Good afternoon.
My name is Marta Dyson and I come from Wiley. And I came here to this conference today with my manager, Heiko Brandstadter, who is here. And we would like to show you about Wiley resources, an update on what you have in access to in Romania, and also tell you about Wiley open access accounts. So yeah, let's start. So first I just wanted to show you what resources you have from to access in Romania. At the moment you have access to 450 titles of journals. Wiley has got 1,500 journals that we sell in our subject collections. And for Romania, we have custom collection of 450 titles. But you also have access to Wiley full collection of back files. And that's nearly 1,000 journals. You have access from December 2018, when it was purchased by consortium analysts. And the back files are eligible for access for all institutions that are in Wiley consortium. What are the Wiley back files? They are journals, the back volumes of journals, and they are backing to issue 1, volume 1 until 1997, year 1997. And new titles are being digitized every month. So you have over 18 million pages available. So this is the subject coverage for Wiley back files. If you don't have access yet and you are in the consortium, then you need to let me know. But I hope that you found them already on a website. But today I wanted to tell you a bit more about Wiley and open access. So how Wiley is dealing with open access and what are possibilities for you. We support, Wiley is a big supporter of open access. We support green and gold open access. I'm sure you heard about them before. Green open access does not include any extra payments. It's about self-archiving the content, and it's usually with you can archive the content in your repositories after the embargo period. But the open access that everybody is now talking about and everybody is interested in is the gold pay-to-publish open access. So the articles can be published in fully open access journals or in journals, hybrid journals. Hybrid journals meaning that they have articles which are free, published in open access, or articles that are subscribed to per institutions. Usually need to pay an APC charge for them, which is paid by author, but it's not necessarily from author's pocket that is paid. It's usually for research grants, paid by research grants. And author usually keeps the copyrights to it and can immediately share the article to its readers. So what are the benefits for publishing gold open access? You have a choice of Creative Commons license that you're going to sign with us. Final publisher version can be shared, which is important. And articles are available immediately for your readers, which gives you a little bit more, you can share your article straight away with your readers. And also, it's your article is subject to the same high quality peer review and production, exactly like it's if you're publishing in the traditional model. It definitely can increase the impact of scholarly research at your institution, because you can inform your readers straight away about your findings. So, open access at Wiley. Wiley has got 116 full open access journals at the moment, which are free to read straight away. You can download and share them. And these journals don't bring any fees with them. They are fully open access, fully accessible for readers. But we also have 1,500 journals hybrid, which is author can choose if they want to pay for publication, and then the article is free of charge for readers, or author can decide that they want to publish in traditional way, and then they don't pay anything to publish in those journals, and the fees for reading apply. So all the time when we talk to authors about publishing open access, they say, yeah, but I'm not going to have any money to pay, because why would I have to pay when I did all the work already? But it's not necessarily always authors who pay from their own pocket. Authors usually receive some grants or for projects, and these fees can be paid for that grants. They can also fund funding agencies that can help them with paying those fees. Or if authors are lucky and institution has got a budget for paying the APCs, then institutions can cover that for authors. And I wanted today show you how institutions can create accounts with Wiley to support the authors. So also the role of librarian is changing at the moment. You possibly know it much better than I do, because suddenly everything is shifting towards author and publications, and you are asked to suddenly become an expert on how to publish or how to get my paper published in Wiley, and this is what we were trying to help out to make it easier for you. So Wiley at the moment is Wiley is very supportive for open access movement. We have signed some agreements, transformative agreements in Europe, which I don't know, Heiko, do you want to say a few words on this?
Yeah, thank you, Marta. Yeah, as said, my name is Heiko Brandstadter. I'm the regional sales manager for Central Europe region, which includes Romania and then countries like Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Poland, Russia, and Central Asia. And my sales team was involved, for example, in the negotiations of transitional agreements for open access in countries like Germany. You might have heard about the deal agreement that has been reached for this year, for 2019, for 3 years. Then we have an agreement in Hungary. Then Norway is done by my colleagues in the UK and Scandinavian team, but Austria was done by my team. And then we have in the Netherlands an agreement, and the agreement in the Netherlands negotiated between VSNU Consortium and Wiley started in 2016, I think, and was the first transitional agreement done by Wiley. And then we did the next one in Austria, which is an agreement that includes the reading agreement and the publishing agreement for publishing open access. And yeah, I would say probably, of course, the most famous one and the biggest agreement we have As said now, in 2019 for 3 years, the agreement with the Deal project, and that is a very special and unique agreement, I have to say. So you might have read about it on the web, as the license agreement, for example, is a public domain. So it's a very transparent agreement, and Deal is working also with a Wiley open access account, but the special and unique solution for Deal is that you have a so-called PAR fee, which means publish and read fee. So it's a fee per article published by a corresponding author coming from a German research institution. And this PAR fee is €2,750 per article and includes or covers the reading access for potentially up to 800 institutions in Germany, and also the publishing of articles in either in hybrid journals. I have to say in hybrid journals, and yeah, it's a very special agreement. So these €2,750 is not an APC, so it's this PAR fee per article. And in Hungary we have an agreement which is like a very straightforward agreement, what Marta has just been describing, where you have a separate license for the reading part, for accessing e-journals hosted on Wiley Online Library, and then there is another agreement or another part of the license which is about having a Wiley Open Access account. And in this Wiley Open Access account you pay a certain amount up front for the full calendar year, yeah, and then with that amount that amount or that deposit can be used to pay or to fund APCs for publishing in either hybrid journals or gold OA journals, yeah. And in Norway and Austria and Netherlands, these are like different agreements. So because there are varieties of solutions that have been done over the past years, but let's say the standard solution and the solution that is now really like a ready-made product is really about these Wiley open access accounts, yeah, where you say, I as a consortium, or we as a consortium, we have already a reading agreement in place, and now we want start to have or to install another agreement for publishing service in open access journals, and this is then being done with having a Wiley open access account.
Thanks, Heiko. So those transformative agreements, it's basically the agreement has got two parts, one for reading, one for publishing, and it's managed by consortium. And hopefully in Romania, in a few years' time, we will also have this to support your authors. But before we are ready to do this here, there is a solution only for institutions instead of the whole consortium on how to support your authors and make it easier for them to publish. And these are called Wiley Open Access accounts. So it could be done for consortium as a transitional deal, but for institution, it's just a standard model to open account and manage it for your authors. Why I would like to tell you that it's a good solution. First, it's easier for authors. You probably know better than I do that sometimes you researchers, they are really, really, really intelligent people and good writers, but they have no idea how to do admin. Like, they want to publish, they have wonderful text written, but now they have to go and publish it, and they just don't know what to do, where to start, right? And who blame them? They have more important things to worry about. So if you have account with Wiley, it's so much easier for them. It kind of removes the barrier from them that now I have to go and find out how to do it. Also, it increases the output of your institution, because if we make it easier for the author to publish, of course, the output from your institution is out there, which is better for your institution. It can be cost effective because I will show you in a minute. If you open the account, you deposit some fees up front, and you can get discounts on APCs. So in the long run, I know it's not maybe cost effective if you just publish one paper or two, but in the long run, especially if you are an institution who has got a big research output, can save you some money. It also is flexible because you have a choice on how long the contract to sign, or what currency you want to be invoiced, or what journals you want your authors to publish. Yeah, and also it's low risk because you can carry on funds until they are used completely, and you can top up your budget every time you feel like you're running low or you have some extra grants and you want to put it into open access. And a good thing is that you have access to a dashboard where it shows you reports on how much was published in your institution, what was accepted, what was submitted but wasn't accepted, or you can even see where your article is at the moment in the queue, what step of publishing it's at. So again, in these Wiley open access accounts, you can have research funders to pay for the research that is done. So if your researchers in your institutions are working on some project, they can get funds from funders. Sometimes societies pay for it. So if you have a very big societies working in your country, they can sponsor the researchers to do some research for them. Sometimes a big corporations sponsoring the research that is done for them, and of course your institution if you have budget for that. So Wiley launched Wiley open access accounts in 2011, but just for the last few years it's kind of moving forward quite faster, because open access is now very much on everybody's mind. And this is still very new stuff for publishers as well. But we have now business rules, how to manage it. We've got a legal framework. We're still improving technical infrastructure and staffing to make sure that we process the open access accounts very effectively. And just to show you how you go about, so basically you have to contact Wiley and say that you would like to open a Wiley open access account, and we will we'll help you with that. Just information on the minimum deposits that needs to be deposited into accounts, and what kind of discount you will receive by depositing the money. Basically we will make sure that the funds are on your accounts. Your administrators, open access administrators, will receive information. If someone tries to use the funds, they can approve them to see if the author is really from the institution. And you can run the report on where are you at with the publishing. So it is basically work between the author and open access administrator. I don't know if in your institution, you as a librarian are also open access administrator. Sometimes are the same people, sometimes they are different people. So basically, this is how it looks. The author submits a request for publishing to your institution, and the request is showing up on the account dashboard. I don't know if you can see, but basically this is how it looks. And then open access administrator can view it, see the name, see if this author really is from your institution. You can also see what journal they're trying to publish in, and sometimes maybe you decide that not all the journals you want to be published open access, so you can see straight away if you want to approve this or not. You can approve online or deny online. You can see the history of what was already published. And as I said, you can see the status also of the approved ones. But for example, if you can see here that it's in production, so you can see straight away if your author will say, I haven't heard anything for a while, can you tell me where is my publication? You can check there and see where the publication is at the moment. And then also on the dashboard, you've got account summary. So for example, you can anytime you can run yourself a report and see how much was published with, on open access with Wiley, how much money you still have left, and you can add funds if you want straight away. You don't have to add funds. You can decide that that's how much I had for the year. Then if my authors want to publish, then they have to pay, and that's fine as well. So you decide. It's basically very flexible. You can decide if you want to add the money or they can pay themselves now. And just a little bit information of output from Romania. So we don't have good data yet. We're working on that, but we can see that your authors publishing with Wiley and are interested in publishing in open access journals. So yeah, I hope that solution will be something that interests you. And if you would like any more details or discuss this in a little bit closer, then I will be happy to provide you the information. All our publishing is happening on Wiley Author Services website, and I just wanted to mention it because it's the website that author can submit the paper through, but also get some help on publishing. So on this authorservices.wiley.com you can find information on how to publish with your work with Wiley. You can read a little bit more about open research and recent trends in open research. You can connect with other authors. You can read their blogs. You can message them and ask them about their experience on what to do. And also you can discover Wiley editing services, which help you to write your paper. They are paid services, but they can help you with formatting your author paper to the language that needed it is for the journal they want to publish in, or if they want any images being done the way that is good for the journal they want to publish in, they also can use this website. And if you have an account, Wiley Open Access account with us, Wiley offers also an additional services to your institution as well. So you're going to have a dedicated person who will be monitoring your dashboard for you. So if you're too busy to see how much money is left, we can send you reports every few months as agreed, saying you've got this much money, or for example that an administrator is not approving a request for a long time, we can kind of nudge you saying, you've got something to approve, would you like to go and see, because the author is waiting now a few weeks for you, for the information. We also provide online webinar trainings for authors, for librarians and account administrators. So if you have account but you are not sure how to proceed and where to click to make everything work, we can organize a WebEx training for you, and also come in person and provide how to publish workshops if there is a need for that. Also, we can talk to you and write some bespoke program according to your needs, on what do you think your institution would need to be trained in to publish with us better. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer that. And if you want any more information on any of those subjects, then please email me and I will be happy to provide you the answers. Thank you.